This looks amazing. Welcome back to Cooking at Pam's Place. We are getting ready to make the most amazing loaf of sandwich bread. Now, I have made bread before with no yeast, no kneading, and no machine, and we're getting ready to do it again today. But the difference in this bread, it's 2 ingredients. I promise you, it is 2 ingredients. Unless you're going to count this parchment paper as an ingredient, there are 2 ingredients, 1, 2, that we're going to put into this amazing bread. And like I said, no kneading, no yeast, no rise time, none of the traditional things that you do when you're making bread. Oh my goodness. But before we get started, if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today here in my kitchen. I really do appreciate each and every one of you all. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much. Channel members, thank you so much for your loyal, faithful support. Okay, now before we get started, we need to preheat our oven. So come with me, I'll show you what to do. Our oven is preheated. Please preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? If you have a loaf pan like this, you will want to grab a loaf pan. Now, you can make this in any other kind of pan, but it won't be your traditional loaf of sandwich bread, okay? I am going to prepare my loaf pan first by lining it with parchment paper. Again, unless you want to count this as an ingredient, we're only using 2, okay? So you want to cover your pan just on the long side going this way. So take out a piece of parchment paper just that length. And put it in, press it down, and you want the sides to hang over. Those are called your handles. So you can just lift your bread right back out of here. So we're gonna press this down into the bottom of our pan. You kind of crease it so it'll stay down on the sides. Okay, our pan is prepared. Set it aside. Okay, you're gonna need to grab a large bowl and a strainer or something to sift your flour with. So the first ingredient we're going in with is self-rising flour. You need 3 cups of self-rising flour and you need to sift it, okay? Doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. I'm gonna put this in here 1 cup at a time. And I just use my regular old strainer, just like this, to sift the flour. Okay, now that we have our flour sifted into our bowl, I'm going to set my sifter aside and grab the second ingredient. Our second ingredient is yogurt. You need just regular vanilla yogurt. It does not matter what brand, but not Greek yogurt. Please do not use Greek yogurt. It will not turn out the same. You need regular, just regular vanilla yogurt, okay? If you use Greek yogurt, I'm telling you now, it's not going to come out the same. So we need to put in 1 3/4 cup of yogurt. So this measuring tool right here is a 1/2 cup. So I'm going to use this. That's 1/2. That makes 1 whole cup. And then this is a 4th measure. So I'll do this 3 times for the 3/4 measure. And it's okay if I have a little bit more running over because as you see, it's not all coming out of the scooper here. Okay. Now from here, it's important that you use a silicone spatula to mix this with. It just seems to blend better. It's what I've always used. I have used wooden before, and it just does not seem to combine as well. So I always try to use a silicone spatula, and you just want to continue to mix this until it is well combined. Your dough should look something like this. It may be a little looser or a little stiffer depending on the yogurt that you have chosen. If you find that you're mixing it and it's just way too stiff, you can always add a little bit more yogurt. Just do it maybe like a 1/4 cup at a time. Don't add too much at once. Okay, so this is what our dough looks like. We're going to grab our pan and get it in there. So now all we want to do is pour it into our pan, or put it into the pan if it's kind of stiff. Mine is on the stiffer side, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to bake up the same at the end, and that's the most important thing. And in this particular recipe, you don't need to add any honey or any sugar or anything like that. Trust me on this one. That vanilla yogurt takes care of all of that, okay? So there's no need for you to add any sweetener in there. That's why we use vanilla yogurt. So from here, you want to spread it out as evenly as possible. This is how it should look going into the oven. Remember, your oven should have been preheated at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to preheat it early so it can get good and hot. We're going to bake this for about 35 to 40 minutes. Check it about halfway through. If you feel the top of your bread is turning brown much faster than it should, just take a piece of parchment paper or foil or whatever you like and just gently lay it over the top so that the top will stop browning as the rest of the bread cooks. Okay, we'll be back. Ooh, we are out of the oven. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Oh my goodness. Ooh, I'm gonna let it cool for a few minutes so we can take it out of here and get us a slice. Okay, mine actually took 47 minutes to completely bake. Before you take it out, make sure you do the skewer test by putting the skewer in the middle, somewhere in the middle. Pick a place that maybe has a little dimple so the hole won't just show. Put your skewer down in there, bring it back up. It should come out clean. If anything is on it besides a few crumbs, you need to leave it in there. But if you want to leave it in there, go for maybe 5-minute increments at a time and keep checking. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to get this cut. Ooh, doesn't this look amazing? Look at this. It's still hot, but I want you to see all sides. Up close. Look at that. Look at that. All the sides and the bottom. Nice and golden brown. Oh my goodness. Now, even though I smoothed it out as much as I could, you can see mine even rose unevenly. So if yours rises unevenly, it's okay. It is okay. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to slice it. Then we're going to taste it. Oh my goodness. Oh, this looks amazing. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to cut another piece off for a slice. Ooh, it's still hot. Ooh. Hard for me to slice it because it's so hot. Okay. Let me bring you guys up close so you can actually see the slice. Ooh. Look at that, look at that. Nice sandwich bread. 2 ingredients. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Yes. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Ooh, and I got me some butter here. I'm gonna break me off a piece right quick. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. It smells divine. 2 ingredients. 2 ingredients, 2 ingredients. I want a piece of the crust. Put some little butter on it. You can have a sandwich. The cooler it is, the easier it will be to cut. I couldn't wait, y'all. I just couldn't wait. Oh my goodness. Y'all need smell-o-vision. Come on, YT. YT, we need you to get smell-o-vision, okay? Oh my goodness. This tastes like honey wheat or something. The vanilla from the yogurt, this is the best bread. This beats my other loaf, hands down. And that loaf is geniusly good. This right here, woo, I'm gonna have to walk. I'm gonna have to exercise. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. If you are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. If you want more recipes like this, subscribe to the channel. And share the video out because everyone needs to have this recipe in their arsenal. It is really time for me to go eat now. Oh my goodness. And I will see you next time. The good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Bye-bye.